Kawuono. Wacho pakindu be tek giloko. Clara, Mambo VP. Everything is now fine. Kila mahali ni blue. Kila mahali ni blue, blue. I don't know how this blue appears in this screen. It's different. Noisemakers are always here and they are wako job. Yeah, kila mtu ni noisemaker. Everyone is a noisemaker here. Clara, Mambo VP. Mchokozi umeniamkia leo. How are you going? How is the going? I want to read for you guys. Why did Allah create? Why did Allah create? Why did God create? Do you know why? The origin of the universe. Let's start from there. Before we can even start to examine the subject of man's purpose in the universe, we first need to address an even more basic and fundamental question, namely the very origin of the universe and all it contains. So, was the universe created by some intelligent, all-powerful being, or did it come into existence randomly through a series of fantastic chance-based events? To me, the question of the origin of existence has been contemplated by every civilization since the beginning of creation. In order to answer this question, we highlight people's blind faith in everything science, use our common sense, examine the idea of cause and effect, discuss the Big Bang Theory, and take a critical look at evolution theory Finally, we shall examine how science can show that an all knowing, all powerful creator intelligently designed the universe. So, my lovely people, let's start with the blind faith in science. Blind faith in science. Nowadays, in this age of science and technology, people do not give much thought to actually finding out the purpose of our existence. From birth to death, we strive to obtain the material goals that society has set for us. No longer do we have a time or are we encouraged to ponder upon questions of life for ourselves. Instead, people tend to trust scientists blindly who claim to know the answers to life and to creation in general. Clara, are you listening? Okay, so this might not seem so bad if science had been performed with diligence and care, but in truth, science has been manipulated and has convinced people into thinking that the origin of life, man, and the universe were complicated events which only the scientists can find the answers to. In fact, anyone processing common sense could find the answers. It's common sense. Look at the world around you. It calls for the attention of every human being. Why is pure water tasteless? And why does it have such life giving qualities to plants and animals that no other liquid has? Man has discovered that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius and that the speed of light is 3.0 times 10 raised to power 8. But he did not make these laws to be so. Man did not design the earth to be oval, nor did he design the universe as we know it. Man has no power whatsoever to change these laws. The most he can do is tap into these properties and rearrange them to satisfy his needs. Yeah, so every effect has a cause. Every effect has a cause. Okay, so this simple statement is a mix as a natural law that holds true for everything we see around us. Consider, for example, any purpose-built product in life, a car, for instance, the components that make up the car, i.e., steel, rubber, etc., are combined in a certain way after careful planning to produce it. No car appears by chance. An intellectual manufacturer has put some form of effort into producing it. If a car could appear because of some random chance even, then the firm, General Motors or BMW, would never have existed. So, guys, likewise, a house requires surveyors, architects, builders, and interior designers. The house does not appear out of nowhere unless you are watching cartoons. These products must be completely independent from their product, and only they are the best ones to tell us how the house functions, its structure, its limits, and so on. Since this is an established fact of life, true in the case of every product, then why should the universe and its natural contents, its stars, planets, and etc., be the exemption? Seeing that it is the most perfect of all designs, surely we cannot attribute this awesome creation to chance alone, as some scientists will have us believe. What about the Big Bang? The Big Bang. What about the Big Bang? I'm sorry, guys, about the flow. It's real. It's real. Yeah. What about the Big Bang? Okay. Gigantic explosions tend to cause chaos and disorder. So, have you never wondered how the stars and planets came into being and organized themselves in such perfect order? According to certain scientists, everything came into being as a result of some random chance event called the Big Bang. Yet, how will these same scientists be treated if they ever suggested that the Eiffel Tower or the pyramids were not created by were the result of some fantastic chance event? The theory also leaves many questions unanswered, such as what was before the Big Bang? Where did the matter for the Big Bang come from? What caused the Big Bang? Interestingly, the Quran gives us a clue as to the gaseous origin of the universe. Good morning, girl. Good morning, Kaisibor. Welcome to my stream. I was reading something here about why did Allah create, and I've read all along. Yeah. Then, interestingly, the Quran gives us a clue as to the gaseous origin of the universe, the origin of the universe. So then, his tower rose over towards the heavens when it was smoke. Fusilat 41, verse 11. And Have not those who disbelieved known that the heavens and the earth were joined together as one united piece, then we parted them? Good morning, Esposito. Grazie, Cara. Mama Russell, I missed you. You don't even talk to me on WhatsApp again. My sister, what's wrong? What happened? So, guys, the evolutionist predicament. With the origin of the galaxies, with the origin of the galaxies, stars, and the planets explained away through a chance occurrence, scientists then tried to convince people of their ideas about the origin of life itself. Evolutionists present evidence that living things gradually evolved over millions of years, step by step, from primitive into highly complex organisms by mutation and natural selection. To the ordinary man, evolution is portrayed as if it were a proven fact, just like the law of gravity. The theory is imposed on the whole world by two important means: the scientists and the media, who present their views as absolute truth. Miss you, I kind of disappeared online for a while. I'm glad to be back. Welcome back. Yeah, it's good to have you back. Are we learning history? No. We are reading the the reason why God created the universe. Why did God create? Why did Allah create? Why did Allah create? Allah, how are you doing? Oh, Kibe, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Oh, Wambui. Wambo is full lost, girl. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Guys, don't forget to thumbs up the stream. 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 I want to read for you why Allah created mankind. You are a teacher today. Yes, leo tunang'ang'ana na wewe. Wewe ni mwalimu pia, mimi sasa leo ni mwalimu. I want to read for you guys why Allah created humankind. Why did Allah create? Did you ask yourself why God created you? Have you ever thought of this question? Esposito, ti amo sorella, sorella. I'm fine. The journey got tough, and I took a break. Wambo, I told you never to give up, but taking a break is okay. Taking a break is okay. I just hope that you are coming back soon, and I'm gonna be here to support you, my sister. Kibet is saying I showed you love. Mama Marissa Lomboy missed you. Sometimes it's good to take a break. Yeah. Yeah, visit each other the right way. Thumbs up the stream. As the teacher continues to read for you, you guys continue to connect the right way. The right way, I said. The right way. Okay, Allah has created every animal from water. Of them, there are some that creep on their bellies, some that walk on two legs, and some that walk on four. Allah creates what He wills, for verily Allah is able to do all things. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Wow. So, this is it. As we have discussed above, the reality rationally points to the decisive fact that there must have been an intelligent creator, i.e., Allah. Once we have established the fact that there is Allah, a series of questions may occur in my mind. In the mind. Which app is good for a live stream with less than 1K subs? Okay, you can use Streamlabs. Very good. Merci, thank you. Grazie, grazie, Cara. Wambu, you can use Streamlabs. Streamlabs, Streamlabs. Let me write it for you, girl. Let me write it for you. Streamlabs is the best. Streamlabs, Streamlabs. Yes, you can stream and use the phone at the same time. Yeah. So the question, a series of questions may occur in the mind. Who and where is Allah? What does Allah look like? Why did Allah create us? What does Allah want us to do? Has Allah left mankind any instructions? How can we know Allah? Does Allah communicate with human? Yes, one boy. Yes, yes, yes. The question for what purpose did Allah create us is the next most important. Did you hear that? The question of for what purpose did Allah create us is the next most important and fundamental issue that needs to be addressed, because if we know our aim in life, then we will be able to work towards it and reach it. Inshallah. Inshallah. Ah, inshallah. 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 The science of human physiology totally refutes the idea that man was created for no purpose. It is universally agreed that every part of the human body was created for a purpose, i.e., the hands touch, the eyes see, the nose smells, and so forth. The natural conclusion is that what must be true for the part must apply to the whole as well. Oh, you're streaming. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me open it up for you. Let me open it up for you. Thanks for joining me. Thumbs up the stream. Let me open it up for you. I'm sorry. Of course, of course, of course. Don't worry. My vlogs, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep it enjoying the session. Yeah, I just thought about connecting people with God, and it's a good one. Guys, don't mind my background. People have their own ways. You can't control someone's freedom of speech and laughter. Bruh, we are here. Let me open up a tab for this girl. Let me open up a tab for this girl. Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll. Wambo, sasa mambo unaendeleaje? How is the going so far? Umemwaje sasa? Al primo amor a tutti ma soprattutto mia sorella e al primo per sta. Sorella, grazie, sorella, grazie, sorella. Please, Wambo, don't be so lazy. Whatever it is that is difficult, as as an end, no condition is permanent, and whatever is difficult for you, that is making you to get lazy. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. I'm very far. Bado niko mbali sana, hata sitaki kusema. But nimemiss this week. Ningekuwa tu week, ningekuwa na stream to this last week. Ningekuwa sawa. I was sick. I didn't stream last week. The whole last week. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna cover it up and God is gonna see me through this week. So where did we reach? In other words, the purpose of the creation of the whole must be closely linked with the creation of every part of it. Hence, the creation of man as a whole must have a wisdom and purpose behind it. Sijafika halfway, my dear. The struggle is real. A pair of shoes. For atheists and others who do not understand or deliberately choose not to follow this argument, then a simple question can be asked of them. Is there a purpose of a pair of shoes? In answer, they would reply, yes. Most will then have was no, don't know. Then it seems that their own existence is of lesser value and purpose than a pair of shoes. What? Hi Ramiz, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me, Ramiz. I'm sorry. Esposito, sorella ravadosi sentiamo in privato alla prossima live, sorella mia. I love you forever. Grazie, grazie, sir cara. Grazie, cara. Sia bello, sorella, alla prossima live. Okay. Grazie. Grazie. Grazie, cara. The purpose of our creation, the purpose of our creation. So, it is apparent that man was created for a purpose. What purpose? If Allah had created us to earn money, then we would only need to work, eat, sleep, enjoy life, and not worry about anything. But as we all know, this is not the case, for Allah says in the Quran, "And I created not the jinn and mankind except that they should worship me alone." At 51, 56. And I created not the jinn and mankind except that they should worship me alone, Allah alone, Allah alone. Thus, to worship Allah is man's sole purpose in life. This is the reason why he has been created. We also need to consider that mankind is not, in fact, the greatest creation. We know this because Allah says in the Quran, indeed, the creation of the heavens and the earth is greater than the creation of mankind. Yet, most of mankind know not. The creation of the heavens and the earth is greater than the creation of mankind. Yet, most of mankind know not. Wow. Did you know that the creation of the earth and the heavens is greater than the creation of mankind? Wow, the composition of human beings is far less complex than the composition of the universe in which they exist. However, hey, the foreign, are you live? I'm sorry, I've been offline for such a long time. Yeah, I've been unwell. I've been unwell, but thank God I'm back on track. I'm back on track, and now we can continue with our business. Thank you for opening a tab for me. I'm so happy. Are you streaming now, or are you scheduled for another time? Let me check. The foreign are you live? Let me check. However, very few people reflect on this reality because of the apparent supremacy of human beings over other creatures on Earth, i.e., mankind's journey through space and the continual advancement of their technology and knowledge. Humans become increasingly arrogant and consider themselves the greatest things in the world. We forget. Yeah, I was sick. I was sick for 1 week, but I'm back. Thanks so much for the support. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for checking up on me and for asking me that see me for a long time. This means a lot to me. It takes a heart, big heart, to check on someone like you just did. I've been busy recently. Oh, sorry about that. Tell them why you converted to Islam. Ramis, don't start with me, please. Ramis, stop it. So human beings think that they are greatest because they keep advancing their technology and knowledge, and they forget that the creation of heavens and earth is the greatest creation, other than the creation of mankind. We forget. Even myself, I sometimes forget. But Allah never. Allah gives us time. Yeah, yeah, guys, thumbs up the stream, please, for me. Thumbs up the stream for me. In the above ayah, Allah reminds mankind of their actual status in this world. The human being is merely a small part of their existence, which resulted from the miraculous act of divine creation. Thus, in order to understand why Allah created mankind, we must first understand your phone. Both. And the charger. One must first understand why Allah created things. Yeah, so nothing like him. Allah has many attributes such as the merciful, the loving, the most high, to name but a few. And creation is fundamentally a consequence of the divine attribute of being the creator. A creator who does not create is something of contradiction in terms. Allah describes himself as the creator in a variety of verses throughout the Quran to emphasize to mankind that everything belongs to him alone. For example, Allah says, there is nothing like him, and he is the all-hearer, all-seer. Ash-Shura 42:11. There is nothing like him. I will wear. So, Ramiz, I don't have, but I will wear very soon. Very soon. Allah created all things, and He is the Wakil, trustee, disperser of affairs, guardian of things. Allah also says, and Allah has created you all and whatever you do. The will of Allah. That's for instance. Thumbs, okay. Thumbs up the stream, guys. You will see me soon on my hijab and everything that is necessary. Just give me time because even Allah has given me time and chance. Okay? Yeah. I thank Him so much for believing in me. They will. Boom, boom, boom. Am I buffering? Johnny, it didn't take me a long time. I mean, what do you mean? Did you miss me too? What do you mean? What do you mean? One love, dear, one love. I'm trying this my camera. Let's continue. The will of Allah. Oh, I thought umeuliza app na streamer si app hiyo ni nini, hiyo ni website but I think you can also use it. It is the best ukiwa na laptop. It is the best ukiwa na laptop. StreamYard na Streamlab iko good kwa sababu una download kwa simu. Yeah. And see app. Ukitaka ku stream through your StreamYard, you just go to your browser or kwa laptop. Then you search it, you search StreamYard, then you'll see options to log in, to create an account, to hiyo ya kuregister, then you register na hiyo email, alafu you are good to go. You can streaming. Watakutumia inaitwa code ama something kwa email, just confirm, then you put that code. Once umeweka hiyo code, uko tu free to start streaming. Ni website, you just ukienda kwa Mozilla ama kwa Chrome ama Explorer, yani whichever browser you're using, you just type StreamYard, alafu itatokelezea na kulog na kusign up then just sign up. Just follow the simple steps, sign up, and you're good to go. The will of Allah. Man needs to realize that, accept, and believe that nothing takes place in this universe without the permission of Allah. Nothing at all. To seek protection from evil or to try and acquire good from any source other than Allah is a major sin and unforgivable. Unforgivable, they say. In the Quran, Allah informs mankind to seek refuge in Allah from evil. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn from the evil of what He has created. I seek refuge from. I seek refuge in Allah of the dawn from the evil of what He has created. Oh, Yuan, how are you doing? Wonder Woman. Sawa sawa, acha nikuwekee. Acha nikuwekee dia. I'm also good today. After 1 week of sickness, God has restored my health and I am back. I thank Him so much. Sawa sis, asante erokamano, erokamano, erokamano. I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn from the evil of what He has created. Allah the Almighty is not evil, He is good, high, and glorified. He created the world in which evil of those whom He gave this ability exist. Asante. However, no good or evil can take place without His permission. This is why it is futile to turn to others besides Allah for help and protection. As Allah said, as Allah said, no calamity strikes except by the permission of Allah. He permits everything, He permits. Sawa sawa, asante. Nimeshaenda kwako. Pero kama no calamity strikes except by the permission of Allah. It has been narrated by Ibn Abbas that the Prophet said, be aware that if the world of mankind gathered together to do something to help you, they will only be able to do something for you which Allah had already written for you. Likewise, if the whole of mankind gathered together to harm you, they would only be able to do something to harm you which Allah had already written to happen to you. Wow. This is so nice. Oh, thanks, Ramiz. Thanks, Ramiz. I'm gonna repeat this. I'm gonna repeat this for you. Beware that if the whole of mankind gathered together to do something to help you, they would only be able to do something for you, which Allah already had already written for you. Likewise, if the whole of mankind gathered together to harm you, they will only be able to do something to harm you, which Allah had already written to happen to you. Nothing more, nothing less. Allah's words. Thumbs up the stream, guys, for that verse. Sawa sawa, sawa sawa. Thank you so much. Sawa sawa. Mankind created for the worship of Allah. In the Quran, the reason for mankind's creation is given clearly and without any ambiguity. Humans are first informed by Allah that every human being is born with full consciousness of their Creator Allah, as He has said in the Quran. And remember, when your Lord extracted from the loins of Adam's children, their descendants, and made them testify, am I not your Lord? Then they say, yes, we testify to it. This was in case you say on the day of judgment, we were unaware of this, or you say it was our ancestors who worshipped others besides Allah, and we are only their descendants. Will you then destroy us for what those lies did? Those liars did. The prophet said, when Allah created Adam, He took from him a covenant at a place called Naman on the ninth day of the 12th month, known as the day of Arafat. He then extracted from Adam all of his descendants who will be born until the end of the world, generation after generation, and spread them out before him to take a covenant from them also. He spoke to them face to face, making them bear witness that He is the Lord, is their Lord, collected by Hamad and authenticated and still as Sahsa. Consequently, each human in his personal capacity is responsible for belief in Allah, which is imprinted on each and every soul. It is based upon this. It is based upon this in that Allah defined the purpose of the creation of mankind in the noble Quran. In the noble Quran. Yeah, so and I created not the jinn and mankind, except that they should worship me alone. At Dariyat 51, 56. Yeah. Thus, the ultimate purpose for which mankind was created is that they worship Allah. However, the Almighty is not in need of human worship. Allah is perfect. He alone exists without any needs. Things have needs, and as a result, it is mankind that needs to worship Allah. It is us, it is we who need to worship Allah. Allah has nothing to lose if you worship Him. He has nothing to gain if you worship Him. You have nothing to lose if you don't worship Him. So it's humankind who have been the need. And the need to worship Allah is priority need number one. The meaning of worship. Do you know what it means when you say worship? To understand what one can use to worship Allah, one must first find out what is meant by the word, by the term worship. Worship in English language is defined as the performance of devotional acts in honor of a deity. Performance of devotional acts in honor of a deity. According to this meaning, man is instructed to show gratitude to Allah by glorifying Him. In the Quran, Allah says, "So glorify the praises of the Lord." Glorify the praises of your Lord. Sightseeing, my dear. Hi, friends. How are you? I'm fine. Sightseeing Media, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in to my stream. I'm so much blessed to have you here. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream and keep it with us because we have a clear word today. I'm just trying to put it clear why we go, why Allah created us, and why we should worship Him. And right now, I'm saying the meaning of worship. So glorify the praises of your Lord. In glorifying Allah, one chooses to be in harmony with the rest of creation, which naturally glorifies its creator. Allah addresses this phenomenon in many surahs of the Quran. For example, in one surah, Allah states, "The seven heavens and the earth and whatever in them glorify Him, and there is nothing which does not glorify His praise." However, you do not understand their glorification. Up until then, guys, we're gonna pause and we are coming back at it after some time.